Hey guys, this is a kind of a walkthrough some of the arena maps. I'm going to be doing, I guess, a few of these. This particular video is going to have 2 Tatooine maps, and I'm going to just go through some of the general kind of strategies that we've kind of come up with, things that we've kind of noticed, and kind of maybe a do's and don'ts type thing. Like I said, I'll be doing a few of these for each map and kind of just talk over some of these videos and kind of explain, you know, kind of what's going on and kind of what we've put together. We had 2 smashers on our team on this map, and we kind of decided that bringing them into this small little area and kind of singling out one of their players, like here the gunslinger, even though he rolls out, we kind of wanted to get them trapped or at least kind of separated into this house. This guardian actually kind of tries to single me out, but in our communication we actually kind of get him separated really quickly, and it ends up being pretty much the death of him really quickly. That was a huge loss for them right off the bat. And as you see right there, the gunslinger goes out, tank's still under a lot of pressure. Just keeping the healer away from that group for so long really did them in. Right there, CC has been one of the most important things in arenas so far. If you're really good with CC, you're going to do really well. That shadow tried to stealth out and get away, and a really well placed grenade brought him out of stealth, CC'd him, and killed him. A lot of the times what we've noticed is teams won't actually try to take out healers right away. They try to find the weakest link in the DPS and try to put pressure on the unguarded target. Since most tanks usually start out guarding the healer, either the range DPS or maybe the lower HP DPS is going to be focused first, and you keep heavy CC on the healer and just don't allow them to heal. Again, right there, using pulls effectively, we single out the guardian and almost kill him right away. They're actually doing better here. The tank is trying to put more pressure on me and try to keep me CC'd. Unfortunately, though, they don't capitalize on it for their side, and they actually just get burned down. One thing that I've noticed for healers is you do have to do a lot of healing, but as an operative, since you have a lot of HOTS, you should be doing a fair amount of CC, and you should be doing a fair amount of flybys, maybe putting down some you know, dots, and maybe even going down into cover and using your explosive proof, because that's a 5-6, and now with the new gear, maybe even 7k hit. And that's really important, actually, if you're trying to get that final little bit of burst on a target that's, you know, maybe at 10%. That does a lot of damage. And of course, you're going to be on CC duty. It's going to be really important that you help out with CC. If everybody's topped off, you know, maybe go and flashbang a healer. If he's not white barred, then wait for him and hit him with the grenade. You know, make sure you have plenty of PvP grenades. You want to be able to CC, smart CC, but CC as much as you can, as effectively as you can. Try to avoid white barring people, but still, you know, you want to be able to either save yourself or, you know, perhaps finish off the kill that, you know, your DPS can't get in that last little hit or something. Here was an interesting game. We actually had a lineup very similar to ours. I don't know if they had 2 Rage Smash players. I think they may have had a Carnage and a Smash. Both the Marauders that I play with play Carnage really well, but we wanted to try something a little bit different, and they did both go Smash for this. One Smasher, I think, in your group isn't very effective, but having 2 at the same time, it's a lot of damage, you know, in one burst. Here you know, just kind of sitting down, tanking a little bit of damage, but putting down my flyby. Having 2 smashers and a flyby is a lot of AoE damage, and this group took a lot of unnecessary damage. As you can see, you know, I'm sitting here harassing this other marauder. I kept him CC'd. I'm actually putting damage on him and he goes down. Most of the time what I have noticed is DPS is going to go down first, so that should definitely be something for you as a healer to pay attention to. If you see that the DPS is going down, immediately try to either help out your DPS or go find the healer, hound him a little bit, maybe don't allow him to heal as much, and then if you have grenades or something like that and he's not wipe barred, CC him, and you've become a lot bigger asset than just the heal bot inside of your arena. Another really important thing, especially having an operative on your team, is to make good use of smuggle or infiltrate. You generally don't want to use it until the other team has used it, so that you can stay into stealth a little bit longer. Here I use it, but we really don't need to. Kind of just did it because out of habit. But that is a really important thing you need to do as an operative, is to make sure that you cloak your team so you kind of have the advantage. You get the opener a lot easier if your entire team is in stealth. Another thing that's kind of important is to make sure that you're very vocal and let your team know what you're doing. It's really easy to overlap stuns, and it's really easy to accidentally AoE over some of the stuns if you're not paying attention. So it's a really good thing to be very communicative. It's a lot easier to make mistakes in a 4v4 smaller arena than the 8v8, because normally you don't have your whole team of 4 stacked like this. So make sure that you call out your flashbangs or call out your soft CCs so that your team doesn't accidentally AoE, or to call out your flybys so that your tank can pull them into the flyby and you can then CC the team into it. This was a bit of an interesting match since we did have 2 melee versus 2 melee. We didn't really need to pay attention to line of sight. But being able to use, knockbacks and stuff like that, drag the healer into the pit or something like that is really important. A lot of the maps make for some interesting line of sighting and a lot of interesting movement. It's really important to kind of keep moving. I've noticed that we've lost some arenas by lack of communicating where we're moving and not moving enough. Especially if you have a sniper. Snipers will pick you off really easily if you try to tank their hits. That's kind of all that I have for this video. But I will be doing more videos, like I said, on each of the maps. I'm going to try to get on the PTS daily and, kind of pick, some good maps and some good games so I can kind of show off more kind of CC techniques and just things that you can be doing as a healer other than just healing, and keeping your team at 100% isn't always, the greatest thing. Sometimes you do want to actually do a little bit more. I've seen a lot of scoundrels have 0 or maybe 200 damage in these arenas, and they're losing really bad. I think most of the time, a healer that doesn't do anything more than heal is kind of a detriment to the team. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll hopefully get some of these up as soon as I can, and thanks guys for watching.